Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to have a bit of a first look at the new Chapter 9 edition. Let's take a look at the official video, look at it in-game. Let's see how it's going to be.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
Alright, so I figured it would be fun to start with kind of watching their official Watchers Academy video here on YouTube. So that just seemed like a logical start because, well, they know they made it, right? They know their game. They're going to give us, hopefully, some really good advice for tackling the new Chapter 9. So I kind of wanted to do like a first look. Like I wanted to look at the resources we have available, meaning the Watchers Academy and the in-game infographic, and then take a look at how it's set up and maybe try the first stage or two. I'm probably going to make a video separate on doing my whole run, but I think it's really interesting. Of course, this has been out, on the Forerunner server, as I yawn. It's been out on the Forerunner server for a while, so there are videos already out with people already working on this, I'm sure. I don't think it's changed from the Forerunner server, so it should go hand in hand. I'm sure people like my bucket have already put out Chapter 9 videos long ago. But hey, we gotta all experience it together. So let's play this video first and let's see what they say. Let's take a look at the infographics, and then, yeah, we'll go in game. Let's do it.
Welcome to a new episode of the Watchers Academy. Now, a new chapter. The White Tower is coming soon. Are you ready for the thrilling new challenges in the mysterious tower? What exciting monsters and mechanics await us? Well, let's find out in this video. In this episode, we'll cover 2 key points. You can easily jump to the sections that interest you the most. 1. Summary of the new chapter, the White Tower.
I love the
Once you clear
aesthetic.
N8-14, you'll unlock the Chapter 9 campaign stages. The White Tower features 16 challenging stages and an EXP rate of higher difficulty. Keep in mind that the White Tower presents a considerable challenge, requiring a BP of around
Massive
600,000. It's crucial for you to prioritize developing your main lineup before attempting the new stages. But fear not, because greater challenges bring greater rewards. By obtaining 3 stars in all stages, you can earn up to 600 diamonds, a legendary summoning crystal, and psychic power. New mechanics. In the challenges, you will encounter patrollers who will trigger the bell upon being attacked and awaken other golem constructs to launch attacks. To deal with this effectively, you can either control the patroller using control skills on their way back, or quickly eliminate them with high burst damage. 2. Introduction to monsters in the White Tower. Now, let's meet the upcoming monsters.
It looks so cool.
Golem Construct. Destroyer. A melee monster with a strong damage reduction ability. Patroller. A monster that cannot deal damage, yet is able to awaken destroyers on the battlefield. Guard. An airborne unit with high magic resistance. White Tower Mage. A ranged mage that has high magic resistance and can deal massive damage. Some of them can even assist destroyers with their attacks. Chapter Boss. Theraphis, the Truth Seeker. This mid-chapter boss mainly targets the last hero deployed on the battlefield. Additionally, she periodically inflicts Flame Rampage on 3 random targets, dealing continuous damage and reducing their attack. Commanders should consider deploying a defender or a fighter after setting up all DPS and support heroes to distract Theraphis attacks. Herdus, the Great Sage.
Simple enough.
Herdus, as both the owner of the White Tower and the final boss, will undergo evolution in 3 phases. Phase 1, N9-16 brings Herdus with dual powers of Ice and Fire. When switching between powers, he inflicts Freeze and Flame Rampage on targets. The closer the target, the stronger the effect. In this phase, you should spread out your team and deploy heroes with fast revival abilities like Daemon and Aatrox. These heroes will help keep the Great Sage away from your core heroes and absorb massive damage for them. Phase 2 and Phase 3 both occur in N9-17. In Phase 2, Herdus reveals his true form and becomes immune to all debuffs and continuous damage. He also releases Crystalline Meteorite, dealing multiple magic damage hits to a random hero and their adjacent heroes. Furthermore, in Phase 2, whenever a hero uses their ultimate skill, Curtis casts his skills even faster.
Oh,
he will
wow.
deal massive full-screen damage once in a while. So, you must be cautious and control your skill usage to prevent excessive crystalline
That's
meteorite
clever.
strikes, while making sure to deploy heroes with fast revival abilities to absorb significant damage during this phase. After surviving the grueling battle against the Great Sage, the true secret is finally revealed.
Oh god.
In addition, EXP Raid 8 awaits all commanders to challenge. Time to
yes,
collect hero
that's a
EXP
thing.
potions more effectively. Now, let's share some tips for overcoming the challenges in Chapter 9. That concludes today's suggestions and
Oh
help
wait,
from the
bruh,
Watchers
let us
Academy.
read those, please.
Suggestions and help from
So, number 1, heroes who deal damage. Heroes who can deal single target magic attack or true damage are recommended. So, our Nocturne, for example. Defenders with high damage reduction in the front row can counter monsters' high damage. And why am I yawning? I'm sorry. Heroes with fast revival can help you better defeat the Great Sage. All right, so this was fun for me to see because I have not looked at anything, including in-game on Chapter 9. All I know is everyone says it's gonna be really hard. That's what I know so far. That's what people that have played it before have said. I know my bucket said it's very hard. And yeah, let's go in-game now. Let's take a look. All right, so into game we go. Let's first take a look at the notice that they put out on this. I actually, to be honest, like I said, I haven't gone through and looked at all this in detail. I was kind of waiting for it to just be here, you know? I was like, I'll read all this stuff once it's actually here. So, new stages, as they said, 17 stages. There's 16 stages, though, it said. I'm super confused. I think it said 16, but all right. Oh, plus maybe the XP one. Does that count as separate? We have this new patroller guy, which is quirky. And then as they talked about the destroyer. Okay, this is all the descriptions they gave in the video here. White Tower mages, deals magic damage, single target damage, and this whole big crazy boss at the end is gonna be hard to beat, right? But the recommended heroes, this is a good one I wanted to point out because I remember seeing this. So they do show heroes that can shorten revival time or have relatively short revivals, Aatrox and Daemon. So those are 2 characters. Luckily, I did pull Aatrox from an ancient summoning crystal, so I have him. And Daemon just got a buff, so we'll have to see if he's actually worthy to max out now. He was pretty boring before. He sounds boring still, I'm not gonna lie, he just sounds pretty basic, but hopefully the damage he does is actually really good, and worth it. And then, of course, Oleg is someone they suggest as well. Heroes with high defense, strong individual damage reduction, and then single target damage dealers like Nocturne. And I always consider Imani to be like baby Nocturne. So that is a very fitting comparison there. And then, yeah, we all want to get that legendary summoning crystal and all the diamonds along the way. And even more so than the diamonds, I think a lot of us really want to get the darn XP raid stage, right? I think that's a huge key. So, all right, so this has a little bit better details about the boss. So if you want a quick reminder about the boss, the details here, there's a little bit of infographics in-game, but let's take a look at it. So one thing I found really weird was, oh, they added the Spectral Rift, that's right. Oh, hey, in here too? I didn't know there was 2 They were adding 2 Spectral Rifts? I thought they were just adding 1. All right, but we have a whole new series of Spectral Rifts added for Chapter 7 and 8. I thought it was just 1. Okay. But what I don't like, which I already looked at quickly. So, okay, if you're a new player and you're cruising along, Nightmare, Stage 8-14, recommended BP, 189, cool, all right. Let's go on to hard. Okay, that gets a lot harder. Oh, I haven't even finished mine yet. 300, okay. Expert, even harder, right? Yep, logical. But what isn't logical is that this new chapter 9 starts at 600,000 almost requirement. It starts, but it's normal 9, right? Is there going to be a hard and expert version of 9 or no? That's what I'm concerned with or questioning. I don't know why they would make it like jump so much. I feel like it should just be in line with an easier version for normal, a harder version for hard, and then a really hard version for expert. But why the jump from this to 9? Like, that's going to be really weird for a new player coming in that has all of it available. They're going to be like, wait, why does it just massively jump like 3 or 5 times the difficulty? It doesn't make sense. I don't really like that. I like the idea of having this XP rate, and that should be hard to obtain. Maybe that's why they really want us to work hard. But when it comes to flowing through like normal difficulty, then hard difficulty, and expert difficulty, I think that should flow. I don't think it should be such a massive jump from 8 to 9. And if they're gonna do this massive BP requirement, well, make that for hard or expert. Why normal? Why not have the same thing with different levels of difficulty? So I'm not really a fan of that, honestly. I don't really like how that's going to play out. All right, so let's take a look here. I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna put together a little baby roster and we're gonna see what happens. All right, I'm gonna go in with a pretty OP roster. Why not? We'll just have some fun. I don't really care. Although it does suggest like Damon and Aatrox and Oleg, and I don't really have them built. My Aatrox is level 50. Some pretty bad gear. I mean, he's just in whatever, just because I think I just threw stuff on him to try to use him in Gear Raid 2 because he has a really quick, he has a low cost, so it makes him nice as like a sacrificial lamb to place almost like Decimus. But I don't have Damon built yet either, so I'm curious if they're going to make him feel required. But because I don't have them, I think I should probably throw in another fighter or two. We do have Wrath I can use. Seems like they really like the fighters and defenders for this one. I don't really have Oleg built well yet either. But let's throw him in there anyway. Let's give this a quick try. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the board. All right, so we're going to have these guys pop out. Maybe we can prevent them from doing much in the first place with someone like Hutsup. Why does it look like we're doing no damage? Oh my god. Oh! So he came and then he ran back out. That was weird. When it attacked, it will... Yeah. So you have to kill it very quickly. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if little Wrath down here, A5 Wrath. My roster's pretty good here. Wow. Okay. They hit hard. So I think instead of attacking the bell guy, let's set up properly down here. Let's start with our that's the patroller. Yep, when attacked it'll run around. So you don't want to attack it right away because you want it to have more time to turn and run around. So actually, it's better to kind of throw someone in later where you can just hopefully burst and attack them quickly. Oh, come on. No! Wow! It looks like we didn't even touch him with my hot soot. Okay, this is going to be hard. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard, but when I put in my A-team and I see that happen, it's a little bit worrisome, right? Holy friggin' moly. I guess I'll just block the portal for now. Okay, here comes the little bell guy again. I gotta be ready for with our ultimates. I think that's kind of gonna be the key. Oh god, but then she just starts attacking too early. No! Wow. So that's gonna be really hard to overcome. Really interesting though, right? I like that it's interesting. So let's see, can my comet handle those guys up there? Or does it even matter? Can I kind of ignore the bell guy and deal with the people as they come? Maybe. So far, I mean, we're fine. Maybe I'm worried for nothing. So we don't really want Velcro to... Oh gosh, I can't really use her here. Don't really want Velcro. I don't really want any of these guys. I feel like I need more ranged units now that I see this. But maybe it's better that we're patiently waiting for them to come to us. I mean, I could do this for Isolde and Wrath. Let Wrath start attacking as they get closer. Maybe he'll attack. I don't even know. Is anyone going to come straight forward? Just the bell. Oh, God. All right, ready for the burst. Ready, ready, ready as he gets close. And go. Burst, burst, burst. Okay, we still didn't kill the stupid bell. Oh, my gosh. All right, Comet up there can handle those guys, I hope. So, okay, we did it. Even though the little bell guy triggered. But we did it. We did it. We did it. All right. So that looks messy. Am I even going to be able to get to the experience raid part? I don't know. That didn't seem like it was going to be fun. I feel like I'm going to need to have a bit more, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to take a pause on this thought, and I'm going to record this separately because it just doesn't make sense for me to add it to this video. This is more of a first look and kind of being like, whoa, what are we dealing with? And you guys can let me know in the comments below. Is there certain characters that surprised you here? Did you break out a shiny new Daemon with his buff, and did he surprise you? Do you actually have Aatrox fully maxed? I want to hear how you guys are doing as you try to push through the new Chapter 9. And I'm going to do this separately as well. I think I'm not going to do this today, honestly, even though I really want that experience raid. But I'm not going to farm it today. I'm busy. I have too many other things to do today. So I think I'm going to hold off on campaign Chapter 9, trying to complete it for another day. And I will record that process, or I'll go live on YouTube. So stay tuned. I will continue my push. We just got to get comfortable and learn the new mechanics. And yeah, we have some Spectral Rifts to do as well, which is great because that means new rewards. So lots of fun in the game, new updates, new rewards, hero buffs, all sorts of stuff happening. And yeah, good. So far so good. I'm really enjoying it. Lots of events are popping, and there'll be even more. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.